From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
Looks nice outside on this Monday afternoon here on the Arctic Air Skycam Network, but it's a bit chilly out there. Current temperature in Lawrenceburg is 40 degrees with a dew point of 22. So a cold and dry air mass in place, a north-northeast wind at 3 miles per hour. Just the high thin clouds out there, just a few of them. There's been plenty of blue sky and sunshine, such as here on the Florence University of North Alabama cam here at Top Rivers Hall in the Shoals, 42 with a dew point of 25. These are live conditions atop the dormitory there. East-northeast wind at 7 miles per hour and mainly a blue clear sky across the area, but there are a few high thin cirrus clouds. Nothing to really impact the weather today though across the area. We're mainly into the 40s with the exception of the Lawrenceburg Airport on the east side of town with those trees surrounding it. It's a touch cooler, down to 39 already, but we're mainly into the low to mid 40s. Lewisburg, Tennessee also in the viewing area at 39. We'll be dropping as we head into the overnight, though, down into the 20s for overnight lows. Clouds, high-level cloud cover starting to increase from the west. This is the very beginning stages of the developing storm system out in the plains that will eventually give us the potential for a little bit of wintry weather as we head into tomorrow night and Wednesday morning. Unlike that system we had back in January, this does not look to be a major winter storm in our part of southern Middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, and northeast Mississippi. However, it does look like we will have enough snow accumulation to have some travel impacts being possible, especially during the morning commute time of your Wednesday morning. And then we'll have to watch for some refreezing Wednesday night into Thursday as well. We'll be tracking all of that. There is a winter weather advisory in place across all of our Tennessee counties and Tishomingo County in Mississippi. This is valid until noon on Wednesday for a range of anywhere from 1/2 to 2 inches of snow accumulation, because you know it ranges because of elevation, because of whether you're closer to a city versus a rural area where it's a touch cooler, and just a multitude of things. It does range a little bit from mile to mile. But travel issues are possible even with just the light amount of snow here. There may be some slick and hazardous conditions, especially on the secondary roads and the bridges and overpasses. But also, unlike that system we had last month around the 10th of January, this is not a situation where we have multiple days of really cold weather cooling down the road temperatures and the infrastructure ahead of this. So this is a bit different. And even though, yes, we do expect some travel issues, this is a lower impact type situation, which is why we see advisories in our area instead of winter storm warnings. There are warnings to the north where heavier snow will be. Now, North Alabama, not yet in a winter weather advisory. National Weather Service in Huntsville says they're holding off on that this afternoon. They will be reassessing that during the overnight. They may issue a winter weather advisory for some parts of North Alabama. I can't tell you specifically which counties would be involved. Even if they do decide to, I can't say that either, but I think the higher confidence in our viewing area counties is at least would be Lauderdale, Limestone, and Colbert having the higher chances of getting an advisory when they reassess that during the overnight hours tonight for the light snow coming Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Don't want to confuse the time ranges there. Tonight, we're mostly clear, dropping quickly out of the 40s into the 30s after sunset. And we will continue to drop as we head into the overnight. By daybreak here, we're into the mid to upper 20s across the area with mostly clear skies and a north wind of about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Going into your Tuesday, we still have mostly sunny skies to begin the morning. By the afternoon, we're up into the mid to upper 40s briefly. A few folks touching 50 degrees possible in North Alabama. Clouds spreading in quickly from the west. And then by the late evening here and into the overnight, we may start to see some of this light wintry precipitation, a sleet snow mix starting to move into our Tennessee counties. I think this initial stuff by 10 o'clock may not necessarily be reaching the ground, but after midnight and we saturate the lower atmosphere, I do expect the precipitation to reach the ground. I think from US 64 northward in Tennessee, if not the state line and northward, it will be all snow. There will be some snow over North Alabama and northeast Mississippi as well, but it may mix with a little sleet, with a little bit of liquid rain here because the temperatures will be more marginal, and that's why we expect less snow accumulation down in North Alabama and then tapering off as we head deeper into the morning in the midday hours. And then staying chilly tomorrow, Wednesday, I do think we have a chance to briefly get above freezing, Highway 64 and south in Tennessee. And then I do think we will have some brief above freezing temperatures as well over North Alabama. That will allow roads to become a little more slushy versus frozen over. And it may be a case where for Wednesday, after we get past the morning commute, the afternoon, the roads may thaw out a little bit and then refreeze as we head into Wednesday night and Thursday morning as we get temperatures Wednesday night well on down into the teens across the area. And you know this is live TV, so my snow graphic had to show its butt here, but generally along and north of the Tennessee River, that's where my 1/2 to 2 inches of snow would be. Can't snap off the screen and fix it live TV. Well, we've had that on social media all afternoon. All of southern middle Tennessee, 1/2 to 2 inches. Lauderdale, Limestone from Florence to Athens north and into northern Colbert County, that's also my 1/2 to 2 inch range. South of that line, just pretend it's on there, Iuka to Florence to Athens southward, a dusting to 1 inch of snow. So overall, this is a low impact, light accumulation event moving into the area. That kicks on out of the way as we head into Wednesday afternoon. And then cold air settling in for the next few days after that, down into the teens for a few overnights, maybe some upper single digits as we head Thursday night into Friday morning over parts of the area. And I don't think we get out of the upper 20s for daytime highs as we head into Thursday, but we do moderate things as we head into the weekend. And by early next week, we're likely to be into the upper 50s and lower 60s for daytime highs. So we'll be cold for a little bit here, and then it's a quick turnaround. Mid to upper 40s to near 50 Tuesday, hovering right around the freezing mark on Wednesday. Best we can do is upper 20s on Thursday. Notice the overnight lows here. Wednesday night, Thursday night down to the teens, and Thursday night there may be some upper single digits across the area. And as you would expect, wind chills will be close to zero as well. So that is a concern. But we do quickly start to turn things around into the weekend. And by Monday, we're knocking on the door of 60 degrees for a daytime high. So we will have some cold weather here, but it just won't last too terribly long. Mid-20s tonight across southern middle Tennessee with a few high clouds across the area. We'll call it partly cloudy. Northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi, mid to upper 20s here with partly cloudy skies. 7-day forecast from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center looks like this. The daytime hours of tomorrow are quiet. We start with sunshine, become mostly cloudy by the afternoon. We get up into the 40s. It will be a range across the area. Southern middle Tennessee, it's likely to be the low to mid 40s, mid to upper 40s over North Alabama. Late overnight is when the wintry mix moves into the area, extending into the morning hours of our Wednesday. Again, travel impacts are possible, but this does not look like a big winter storm. It does not look like a high impact winter weather situation across the area. We call it more of a nuisance than anything. As we head into Thursday, we're cold. So Wednesday night into Thursday, we're going to have to worry about some refreezing. And then if we get enough sunshine on the roads on Thursday, some solar radiation would help thaw them out a bit, especially the main roads. Even if the temperatures are in the 20s, the solar radiation from the sun onto the pavement would help things out a bit. Have to watch for refreezing again Thursday night. And then I do think we would start to improve things except for the backcountry roads as we head into Friday. And then much warmer air as we get into the weekend. And by Monday of next week, we're back to 60 degrees. There's Look Your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.